Thanks, Irit. Well, coming here on stage, I wondered, which language am I going to speak? Hebrew or English? Ivrit or Anglit? I was hesitating for some time, but then I decided that I'm going to speak Hiblish, which in the Americans will know what I'm talking about, and the Israelis will at least understand my accent. It will be a nice transition from Irit's Hebrew to Steve Ballmer's English. So first of all, I'm glad to be here on stage for the Microsoft Windows 8 Discovery, a great event. I'll try to demonstrate that Intel-based platforms, the Ultrabooks, the tablet, convertible, detachable, all these kind of devices together with Windows 8 operating system will deliver great experience. Now, I can hear some of you saying, sure, he's going to say it is from Intel. So I'm going to use the coming 15 minutes to try and exchange opinion with you. And you know that for Israeli, exchanging opinion means that you come to this event with your opinion, you are going to leave this event with my opinion, exchanging opinions. But this was supposed to be a joke. I'll give you a hint. Thank you. I knew you'll get it. Don't try too hard, I'll tell you when it's a joke. But first thing first. First of all, we can see that for the last 40 years, we are living through a major revolution. From the ENIAC, the first computer that was just doing data crunching, to PC as a productivity device, all the way to where we are today. From enterprise to consumer. From business to entertainment, social networking. From static, big, clunky desktop to mobile that you can carry with you. From high cost, people forgot it used to cost more than $3,000, to something which is very affordable. Many people can buy it. From few to many, and it is ubiquitous. יעני זה נמצא בכל מקום. I hate this word. The American invented the word ubiquitous to take revenge on Israelis. Okay. What we can see over here is the phenomenal ramp, or the expected ramp of mobile device. And on the mobile device, I count the notebook, the Ultrabook, detachable tablets, all these devices. And you can see that according to Gartner, they expect that by 2014, we are going to pass 500 million devices per year. Let me repeat, 500 million devices per year. That's definitely something phenomenal. But if you are trying to see what's happening, one thing hardly changed. For many years, the interface to the computer have been, first of all, the keyboard, which is not very natural man-machine interface, and the mouse. The hardware made lots of progress, phenomenal hardware, great performance. The operating system, from DOS to Windows 7, to major progress. We have done progress on all aspects. The man-machine interface stayed the same. And people were looking for something better, something more intuitive, a way that we'll be able to communicate with our computer in more intuitive way. The touchscreen that was introduced as part of Windows 8 that you have seen, and I'll elaborate later on, and Intel, together we work with Microsoft in order to enable all this great experience on all those devices. And again, don't get me wrong. When we were saying that people are going to use touchscreen on a clamshell, this notebook that you open like this, there have been a lot of naysayers, a lot of skeptical people. The first thing I heard, you want to use touchscreen with your finger like this? You'll need gorilla hand. Gorilla in Hebrew, gorilla. You'll need gorilla hand. You'll have to be very strong. It doesn't make sense. If you want to use touch, it has to be flat. It cannot be in this way. It's not natural. It doesn't make sense. We didn't just believe it. Some of us really believe it's going to be a great solution. It was not only a leap of faith. We actually built prototype, and we went to test it in the market. Initially, we tested it in 3 countries, in England, in Italy, and in Germany. We asked people to do several operations on this clamshell with a touch, and we didn't tell people what to use. We say, this is the operation. Open, close, corp, zoom, all these kind of activities. And finally, we found out, surprisingly or not so surprisingly to some of us, that 80% of the operation have been done on the touchscreen. I'm not speaking about the timing, because if you need to write an email, maybe the keyboard is more comfortable. But if you look at the overall operation, 80% of the operation have been done on the screen. I've never seen in my life, 30 years in Intel, that something tested so good. This is physics and mathematics. That's not human behavior, 80%. The next week, I sent 2 teams, one to Brazil and one to China, to test the same thing. They came with hundreds of hours of video footage and with exactly the same results. People love this touchscreen. It delivers totally new experience. And the word that I like more is a lady that she was trying the 2 things and intuitively say, you know what, this is for work and this is for fun. No, you're not supposed to laugh over here. I'll tell you, I told you. This is for work and this is for fun. And you can see how people appreciate the things, and we believe that actually there'll be place for both of these things. So let's take a quick look at one of those systems. What we have over here, and I'll just take, is a system where you have a touch screen. What we have over here is the Acer Helium. In a moment, you'll see why it's called Helium. Okay, can you see it? Beautifully, I can see it on the screen. You can see it's the traditional Windows 8, the tile that we are familiar with, the way that we can use it, the way that we can move it easily. At the same time, we can type, and we can enjoy both worlds. Interesting enough, and I'll touch it in a moment, this is one of the Ultrabook families. And if you are trying to look at the Ultrabook family, I would like to tell you, besides the fact that it's very light, I can hold it with one hand. If you look at it, this is the thickness. It's much thinner than my finger. And gentlemen, I don't have fat fingers. So you could, yeah, thanks. I know the clapping of the hands is for my finger or for the PC, never mind. But definitely you can see it's a very light system. And for that reason, I believe people who have this system will carry them around and will be able to have this experience of both the keyboard and the touch. It's a totally new experience and a great one. Now, if we are looking, I believe that we introduced the new category of the Ultrabook in 2011. This year, we improved the category considerably, and we have created, together with our partners and with Microsoft, a whole new set of systems that will be able to fulfill the requirements for Windows 8 and give us total new experience. We work with them to come up with the new Ultrabook, the next generation. Today, I'm proud to announce that we will introduce 80 new Ultrabooks. Take your time. 80 new Ultrabook with 3rd generation core processor. 40 of them are going to be with touch, and 50 of them are going to be time to market. So you can see many of them over here on the screen, but more important, you'll see many of them on the shelves pretty soon. And this will definitely give us a new experience. But I would like to touch something which is the elephant in the room. You know, when we are looking what's happening, we see that on the left side we've got the phones and the tablets, and the phone and the tablets get more and more compute power. On the right-hand side, you've got the computers that as time moves forward, they get more and more communication ability. And they're moving one versus the other, vast in the direction of each other. And many people say, oh, that's going to be a war. And the question, who's going to win? And my answer for this is, why should anybody win? Why can't we enjoy the best of both worlds? For that reason, we came with the detachable and convertible, and Rich touched on few of them. The convertible is the one that you swivel and you call all kind of things. And the detachable is simply you go, you get the experience of a notebook. When you need it, you go, you detach it, and you've got the tablets. And I believe the definition of this category of convertible and detachable is very simple. It's a notebook when you want it, and it's a tablet when you need it. You can enjoy both of them. So let me just show you a few more systems, because I believe these systems are phenomenal. If I can have the cameraman, yeah. Great. This is first system. This is actually almost a standard notebook. This one is from Toshiba. This is one of the convertibles. And I don't know how it looks on the screen. It looks like a normal one. You can type whatever you want. But if you want to have a tablet experience, and that's what we call the slider, one of the prototype we work, You just do like this, and now you can have a slider, you can have a tablet, you can enjoy it. You find out that you need to type something, very simple, you open it, and again, while typing, you can do both things. You can type, and you can enjoy the Windows 8 interface and do whatever you need. That's a slider. You'll see a lot of more innovation in this area. Over here, I've got a beautiful system. This is a system from Dell. You can see over here, again, the traditional notebook. You can do whatever you want. But if you want to have a tablet, and I want to show you how we unleash the innovation. It's unbelievable what people came with. It's going to be like this. You just put it like this. You put it, and again, you've got a tablet. And if you'll clap your hand, I'll show it to you again. You know, you've got the tablet. You go here. You take it over here, and you've got a new system. I highly recommend that you'll play with some of the system. You'll be amazed to see what's happening. If we look over here, we've got the ASUS system, which is, again, here we just have a traditional one, and we can do, no, this is not the convertible, sorry. So let me just show you one of the videos, and let's see, remind me that the clicker is over here, I'll forget it, that speaks about the systems. So as we say, a tablet when you want it, a notebook when you need it, and this is the Yoga from Lenovo. You see, it's that's another innovation. If you want to enjoy it, you just flip it over, and now you've got the tablet. Another way, the other thing which is beautiful, you want to watch a movie or something like this, you just put it on your table, and you can watch whatever you want. So as I say, lots of innovation that is unleashed in order to try to get the best of both worlds, both the tablet and the notebook, and get the best of both worlds. But if we're going to look at it, we are going to go and continue. We are not going to stop over here. We'll continue to optimize the first generation microprocessor, which is called Haswell. People heard about it because we discussed it, to work even better with Windows 8, a special feature that they did over there, a phenomenal feature, which is called Connected Standby, to give the customer totally better experience. So if I'm trying to see what you'll see when we'll go forward, you'll see great system. You'll see instant on. It will be responsive to voice. You'll be able to speak to it. Take it even to the next generation of man-machine interface. High-definition camera. Always on fresh data. Like in the phone, all the data will be updated all the time. High-definition display, sensors, touch, comfortable form factor, and not less important, due to the connected standby and the special feature in the operating system combined with the system design that we do, finally, you'll be able to have an all-day battery life. Try to imagine you'll be able to carry your PC a whole day without carrying the power supply. It's going to hurt the revenue of some of the OEMs, but still, I believe it will be a great experience, because I don't believe you can imagine yourself going with the phone and all the time having to carry the power supply with you. So, overall, if I'm trying to summarize it, Intel will come with two families, with two architecture of microprocessor. The one that you are familiar with, the core microarchitecture, the core i3, i5, i7, with all the things that you have seen, the convertible, detachable. This is for people that are not willing to compromise performance, still get great experience and great battery life. And this is the upper. But we need to come with a solution also for the entry level tablet. For that, we come with the Atom family, which again works with Windows 8, and we'll have tablets that are utilizing Atom family in order to deliver this entry level and compete with others that are trying to compete with us in those areas. You can see one of those devices. This is an Atom-based device. Again, it's a tablet with a keyboard. Again, in this family of detachable. Let me take it to open it. And what you can see over here is a system based on Atom, and this is tablets. And again, if people wonder, what can we do with the series of microprocessors that we are coming? Again, you can compare it to the same finger, and you can see that still this system is very, very thin, and these are the tablets. So the people that are asking, and I know that I've seen some people in the press, if we plan to be in the tablet area, yes, guys, we are going to be in the tablet area, and we believe to be relevant in this domain and show you great opportunities by working together with Microsoft, coming with the Windows 8 solution. In both solutions, the upper one, the Core, and the Atom, not only that they will run all Windows 8 with all the touch features, will also be backwards compatible and will be able to run all the existing software that you've got in your arsenal. So to summarize, we've been working with our partners and with Microsoft to deliver incredible new devices, and I believe what you see over here is just the tip of the iceberg. The amount of innovation that's going to be unleashed, the amount of application that you are going to be written for the combination of touch screen is unbelievable, and I believe you'll see it in the coming year. Intel-based Ultrabooks and convertible and tablets, together with the Windows 8, will enable new experience, and I encourage you to go to the demo area and try it for yourself. So I can tell only one thing. Fasten the seatbelt, join the new era of computing, and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
תודה רבה למולי, היה מעורר השראה. תודה רבה. הראינו כאן היום רק טעימה מהעושר הרב של ה-devices שיוצאים בימים אלו. למעלה מ-400 מיליון devices עם Windows 8 צפויים להימכר השנה. 400 מיליון, ויותר ממיליון רק בישראל. Windows 8 פותחת עולם שלם של הזדמנויות חדשות עבור כולנו. הזדמנויות למפתחים לייצר אפליקציות לחנות ה-Windows Store, הזדמנויות עבור מנהלי המחשוב, לאפשר לעובדים בארגון לעבוד עם devices שמותאמים לצרכים שלהם בסביבה ארגונית מאובטחת ומנוהלת, והזדמנויות עבור אנשי השיווק, לדבר ולתקשר עם הצרכנים בכל זמן, בכל מקום, ולקדם את המותגים שלהם באופן ישיר ואישי. זוהי תקופה מאוד מרגשת, ואני מזמינה אתכם לגעת, להתנסות ולגלות בעצמכם את הקסם של Windows 8. תודה רבה.